Here's a crazy thing that I realized from hopping on a call for my own business, okay, with someone I didn't know. All right. I have been in sales for as long as I've been in sales because I have not believed that I could run my own business. So that's why I was so successful in sales, was because I could take on the identity of the company. Like that was me. And that's why whenever I would go in between jobs, it would be the most amount of like, it would be the highest stress points in my life because I had no identity, right? I was no longer this offer that I was on that provided this guarantee and this success rate and had this owner on social media with this many followers. And like I was a shell of a person, and I needed an offer to be somebody. And that's how I could get on calls and just close people, was because I had so much conviction in in me. Excuse me, in the offer. I had so much conviction in the offer that I became the offer. So as soon as I got off the offer, I was this shell of a person that was hollow. So it's like if here's how crazy it is. If you ran into me on the street, I'd be like you didn't know me. I'd have no identity. I wouldn't know how to speak to you. But if we were at like a networking event and y'all knew I was on this offer, dude, I could just talk to you like nobody's business. The most confidence, chest up high, shoulders back. You could throw anything at me and I could handle it, right? And it's just like, so what I realized was I have nothing behind me now. It's just me. So I hopped on this call, and there was literally in the first 3 seconds of the call, I was like, hey, how you doing? And then my mind just took over, and this call just dropped like an energy, in the first 3 seconds. It wasn't 30 minutes. It wasn't 20 minutes. I mean, the call was like 30, 40 minutes. But in 2, 3 seconds of hopping on, saying, hey, he said, hey, it just, and like we could, I think that we could both feel it. I definitely felt it. And then thank God I've been in sales for so long that I just came back. It looked like I didn't, feeling wise, I didn't come back up out of it until like the end of the call, and then I had to process it off the call. But my sales instincts just came back online, even though I was still down here. So energy dropped. I stayed here, but my instincts took me back up and finished the call. And then I had to come back, process this, and then come back up. And it's just like, because I never would have been able to say this before. But I can say it now. So yeah. And that all came from not loving myself because I didn't know who I was. You know what I'm saying? I could so easily put myself in other people's shoes, and that's how I processed my emotions, was through their emotions. Now I'm learning to do it myself, and I'm becoming myself, and I'm becoming more okay with building this business and not having anything. It's like, well, I just started. So like, if you have a problem with me, then we're not going to be a good fit for you right now. You can come back once I have, the thing that you think you need to come on board. I'll probably just handle that objection because I know how to handle it. But it's just like, it won't affect me anymore. This is what I'm talking about when you do the work. And this goes back to the video that I just posted, how to create the change you've always wanted. This is it. This is it. So if this is what's happening 2-3 weeks after I've been doing the work, what's going to happen after 2-3 years? And now people are going to see what I'm doing, and they're going to be like, how? I'm going to point you back to this video and the how to create the change you've always wanted. So come on, man.